Impulsor, Divine Demon Idunn, 40 plus 10, 15 flowers, 52 HP, 69 attack. Isn't the 5 extra flowers beautiful? 69 attack, 33 speed, 50 defense, 49 res, do Dragonstone, Armored Flow, attack res Scowl, counter roar, AR far save, distant counter D. Now, I do think Idunn is much better as a close save hero nowadays because the new top tier savior heroes all have distant counter built into them. So you're losing up a lot of stats. But at plus 10, you can definitely make this work. I just think it's much more easier to go close save nowadays. With that said, though, attack res Scowl chat is the most broken A slot for a dragon saver unit there is. Take away your ability, opponent's ability to get an instant special. That's huge. Not that she was afraid of Chroms anyways, though she could lose to a Chrom. That has happened to me. But it's so special to just take away their instant specials. Counter Roar 4 is amazing. Attack speed -4 on foe. Reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat 30%, including brave weapons, right? And then 7 HP healing after combat. This is really, really good. Yeah. And then you also boost your next attack by 30% of the damage you absorbed. Huge. So, add in the healing afterwards. It really makes her annoying to deal with. And then far save, of course. Do Dragonstone, for those forgot, is actually still quite good. Slaying ability, effective against armor foes, so extra damage against armors. She actually can, in a pinch, beat other saver units. Neutral is effective against armor bonuses, so she does not count as armor, but she does count as dragon. And if you're within 3 spaces of an ally, also has -5 on foe during combat. Neutralize penalties on unit during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack during combat. So the goofy thing is, she is not scary because she doesn't actually do a lot of damage because there's only one shot, but she's really hard to kill is the idea. And because her natural defense and res is so high, our attack res Scowl is perfect on her. I don't know if there's anyone better for attack res Scowl aside from, well, obviously, chat, New Corrin is broken. I don't want to talk about her. She's obviously the best dragon savior there is. But yeah, attack res Scowl IMO right now. There's a handful of heroes. Idunn's one of them that should be using it. I still like Idunn. It's just, man, it's rough. It's rough out there. The dragon savior meta is insane right now. All right, with that said, let's do a quick calc. 69 attack turns into 74, 81, 85, 85 attack. Not so good, but you're depending on armor flow and just trying to survive. Your res is looking like effectively 65, 69 res. Nice. And defense is effectively 50, 55, 59. 59 defense, which is nice. Okay, really good Idunn. I still like using Idunn. Do you guys still see Idunns in summer duels? She used to be there a lot, but yeah. When she released, we were making the argument that she was just as good, if not slightly better than Brave Hector, but nobody even talks about Brave Hector nowadays, so yeah, why would you talk about Idunn? I don't think people see her anymore. Rough times. But yeah, amazing Idunn build though. Wolf! 40 plus 10 plus 10, shaded by wings Cherche, floretted, 49 HP, 65 attack, 18 speed, 58 defense, 43 res, Wyvern Ono, reposition Ether, distant reversal, Gambit 4, attack smoke 4, attack defense catch 3. That's beautiful. For those who forgot, Cherche wants as much defense as possible. Defense res plus 5, speed -8, but deals damage to 20% of unit's defense, and reduces damage from foes attack by 20% of unit's defense. And again, it's a brave weapon, so it's super scary. Distant reversal is nice, gives you DC, defense plus 5. Gambit is so good on her with Ether. You don't want slaying, so your Gambit can do more. It's only slightly more, but yeah, Gambit, Ether, crazy combo. You guys should know what Gambit does by now, but I'll read it quickly. Speed defense -4. If unit or foe's attack and trigger unit special deals damage during combat equals unit's max special cooldown count value -2 times 5, so maximum 15. And reduces damage from attacks during combat from AoE by up to 50%. It's insanely good. So she has damage reduction, extra damage, extra damage from her B and her weapon. Attack smoke 4, so you can only hit her 1 time. More defense, more res, as well as dropping her attack. And your foe cannot make a follow-up attack, so making her even harder to deal with. And then adding attack defense catch, which makes perfect sense with smoke, is such a beautiful combination. Excellent, excellent Cherche. Tons of damage output. And normally I would like to have Kanto, but when you have this much damage reduction and your stats are this good, why even bother, right? So yeah, 43 res is highly deceptive because it's attack smoke, yes. Add 13 extra res essentially to 56, and then with damage reduction and damage reduction, yeah, super good. Her actual defense is crazy high too. Her actual defense is 5, 23, 81 effective defense is insane. And her attack is 65, 69, or 74, and then 20% of defense. So yeah, crazy good Cherche. Is this not the best Murdock build? Is this not the best? This is what I'm gonna do with my Murdock. 40 plus 10, 8 flowers. Come on, max him out, dude. Floreted, Loyal General Murdock, 53 HP, 71 attack, 28 speed, 54 defense, 43 res, plus attack, plus res variant. This is what I would do as well. He has a super boon in attack, but it's not necessary, but you should take it anyways. And then I would go plus res. You can also go plus defense, plus res, but I don't think he needs more defense. And the reason why, and you might look at this build like, wait, far save? Distant defense, special fighter 4? How's he counterattacking? This is one of the rare heroes that actually has distant counter built in the weapon. Kind of nutty. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP 75% or above at start combat, attack units -6 on foe, inflicts attack -X on foe, X equals 7 minus current penalty on foe's attack, minimum 0, and unit makes a guaranteed fall attack during combat. So he realistically gets -13 attack, -6 defense, and auto doubles with distant counter. It's insane how good he is, which means you should absolutely fodder off Black Knight to get Special Fighter 4 with DR Far Save 1, 2, and 3, and then his best A slot is automatically Distant Defense 4 because that takes away your foe's bonuses. So Special Fighter gives you guard, gives you faster cooldown and deep wounds as well as healing, Ether for healing, DR Far Save to save at far, and attack res form. Res is more important for him, so yeah, this is the best build. This is what I'm going to do personally as well. I have not decided my dual rally, but yeah, this is what I would do as well for my Murdock. But yeah, I'm really hyped to build a Murdock. This is a really nice hero. Let's calculate his attack. 6 up to 13, 84 attack with likely Ether entire ideas. They attack, they attack, Ether. And then his defense and res is really, really nice. Up to 25 extra defense, 79 defense essentially, and 25 plus up to 7, 32, 85 res. Yeah, I'm gonna do this as well. I'm just gonna take my time. I'm gonna have Vigard be my near save hero, and he will take on like Selfs and whatnot. And then I'll have Murdock be my far save hero, and he'll take on everything else at range. I wonder how he'll deal against Dual Crom. Nitro, why did you get Repel for? Please tell me. All right, the Prince of Light Marth, 40 plus 10 plus 10 floreted, 50 HP, 67 attack, 53 speed, 38 defense, 31 res, maxed out, Genesis Falchion, Harsh Command plus, Shining Emblem, Distant AS solo, Repel 4, Time Cells 4, Attack Speed Level 3. You have essentially nothing to change. So the only thing I gotta comment on is also you can get 5 more flowers, dude. I gotta ask, why Repel 4? Because it's an extra cost and usually doesn't do anything for you. Because I'm presuming you kill off Fallen Female Byleth, right? Dude, why'd you clash for him? He doesn't move well. Okay, that's weird to me. Okay. Did you... What? I'm so confuzzled. I don't understand. Why do you not have Close Call 4? What happened to Close Call 4? Okay, it doesn't really matter which one you go for, but because you're killing Fallen Female Byleth, it's better just to get Close Call 4 because overall the cost is lower. With all that said though, I'm surprised by this. Outside of that though, the build is perfect. The only thing I gotta decide is attack speed solo 3 or not attack speed solo 3. It was pre-refined and I was drunk when doing the inheritance. Ah, god damn it. You know, I've done hero reviews for many years. So often, whenever I see a funky inheritance, it's because under the influence, I'll just say that. Do you guys remember there was a Black Knight, for whatever reason, did not have AD close save, near save. It was only at 2 stars. Like, it was at, I don't understand. Like, it was so dumb, but they couldn't max it out because they were drunk and they didn't press all of it. Don't play the game while under the influence, okay? How about that? All right, so as for attack speed solo 3, Legion and I had a talk about this. Legion argues you should probably go attack speed solo 3. I argue bonus doubler all day, every day. Marth, as bulky as he is, with bonus doubler, extra +6 to all stats is huge. Whereas attack speed solo is only attack speed +6, and you have the criteria of being cannot be near an ally. So if a distant AS solo and attack speed solo 3, if you find yourself next to an ally, you lose 11 attack and speed. That could be the difference between winning a battle and completely getting destroyed, right? So that can get really ugly really quickly. For those reasons, I don't like distant AS solo because if you go bonus doubler, at most you're losing 5 attack, 5 speed. You still get the bonus doubler, and that gets you 6 extra defense, 6 extra res. So that engagement still comes out pretty decently. So if you go bonus doubler, you have a way to counteract being next to an ally. However, the counter argument is this: if they lull, you have like no stats now, and you will die. But my counter argument on that is if they lull, you're gonna die anyway, so who cares? So yeah, I personally prefer bonus doubler. So for example, I think the main argument is Fallen Female Byleth. When you have the Godsword versus Godsword engagement, Marth loses it heavily. But then I think Marth loses it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna say I personally don't prefer this. I think Bonus Doubler is the better seal. But having Repel 4 does make this build work a bit better, so there's that. But yeah, there's not much to change. There's not much you can do. Genesis Falchion is kind of lame, and that's what it is. Velma, Kind Hearted Tiger Mordecai, Form Mode, 40 + 10 + 25 flowers, 59 HP, 63 attack, 33 speed, 51 defense, 29 res, Sabertooth Fang, reposition, Bonfire, attack defense finish, attack defense Bulwark, Panic Smoke 4, QR3. Chat, doesn't QR3 feel like it's really lame nowadays? It just makes a guaranteed fall attack. You have to maintain 70% HP, right? That's pretty lame nowadays. But then some heroes really need it, like Mordecai, which is a pretty good user of it with Bulwark and Finish, because that's 14 HP healing, and with his inherently high defense, it works out really well. He's also still a pretty good support unit. If a movement skill is assist skill is used by unit or target unit, all stats -5 on foe within 2 spaces of unit and target through the next actions and after movement. It's not very good anymore, but it still does something if you trigger it. At start of combat, attack defense +5 essentially. And then transformation, it's a new tempo transformation. Attack +2, 7 damage when special triggers, tempo. Additionally, if movement skill is used by unit or target, inflicts special cooldown charge +1 on foes in 2 spaces of unit and target, so guard. And then, of course, if units within 3 spaces in an ally, attack defense +5 unit during combat. So essentially, attack defense +10 if transformed 12, 12 attack, 10 defense, tempo, 7 damage when special triggers, and then if movement skill is used, all stats -5 and cooldown +1 on the enemy hero. But yeah. Anyways, with Bonfire, that's ideas. They attack, you attack, they attack, and then you Bonfire them, and then heal back up with Finish and Bulwark. And then Panic Smoke, why not? To debuff them, because Panic Smoke is full penalty doubler. So Sabertooth, this actually makes a lot of sense. It's not completely ridiculous, so I appreciate that. Though getting Finish 4 and Bulwark are not easy, though. But yeah, very nice Mordecai. It's not a bad idea. So in totality, 12 extra attack, 23 at minimum, which takes you 86 attack. And then afterwards, of course, with debuffs and full penalty doubler can go even higher. And then 21 extra defense, taking you 73 defense, which is really nice. So yeah, fair enough. Mario Maniac, 40 + 10, 13 flowers, the Fodlan Light Byleth, 47 HP, 60 attack, 53 speed, 29 defense, 32 res, Professorial Guide, Drawback Luna, Attacks by Unity, Magical No Fault, Seafood 3, and Blade Session. For those forgot, Byleth can teleport next to her allies already, so you don't have to go oaf on her. I would prefer Form, but I understand why you want as much attack speed as possible. Anyway, she's a pretty good hero, chat. All stats +5, Slaying, Tempo, and then Teleportation, and then granting of status effective. Neutralize effects that grant special cooldown charge +X to foe, or inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. In other words, drive tempo, essentially. Luna, attacks by Unity, Magical Novel Up, Seafood is a really good combination. Seafood, I think this is for Maria, chat. I don't know if you guys remember this or know this, but Maria can give you guys Miracle, but if you have Seafood, it disables it. And Magical Novel Up is always the best speed slot possible. Luna, you don't have instant Luna. That's the silly part of it all, so I understand that. The entire idea is you attack, they attack, and then you Luna them, hopefully. Man, she has such thick thighs. Yeah, this is a pretty good build. This was the exact build I used SDR. Okay, I see. Right, okay. You have a lot of skills on her, dude. What the heck? All right. Chat, is it better to use Goddess Bearer or just run her with Magical Novel? Goddess Bearer is really nice, though. Oh, wait. You lose the teleportation because you're not using Goddess Bearer. Why are you not using Goddess Bearer? Are you using Castro for her? Dude, I would still prefer to use Goddess Bearer, but yeah, I understand why you're using Magical Novel. This is really, really good. But yeah, it's just, oh, man, it's just so much cleaner to use Goddess Bearer. Anyways, it's a good Byleth, especially for SDR purposes, because Marias are everywhere. And Magical Novel really helps out with the damage reduction heroes, especially because they are so quick nowadays. And yeah, don't get debuff for attack and speed, and give your team tempo is really nice. Ah, man, but giving up Goddess Bearer is one of the reasons why this Byleth is really scary, or really good. She kills Lucia's. Okay, that's really important. I agree with that. All right, anyways, fair enough. Really good Byleth. This is just for SDR. I definitely don't think you would be running this build in other places.